The turning points in my career so far, I would say the first one would be being named Unsigned Hype in the Source magazine. I think that was the first time that I was just, recognized by a well-respected publication. That was the first time that my name was put in print. So that was a big deal, and I have ran into people that have told me that this is the way that they found out about me. So that was, definitely dope. As far as stages go as well, I would say being a part of the Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival, the 2011 one, was a big deal. Sharing stages with MOP, Kanye West, Q-Tip, it was Rodiga. It was just beyond inspirational, and it definitely helped me to get a sense of what it's like to perform in front of huge crowds and participate in these festivals and things like that that you see a lot in the underground culture. Then the BET Cypher, that was definitely a crossover from my world into this bigger mainstream audience that I really don't aim for. So that was definitely awesome to be embraced, by such a big network. It was a statement on BET's end, because I was this unsigned, not co-signed artist. I'm a female, it just opened doors and broke barriers for anybody that's going to participate in those ciphers in the future. They can sit around and say that, well, Nitty was able to participate in 2011 with only these things under her belt, so who's to say that somebody else can't do the same thing. So that was definitely a turning point, not just for me, but I think also for people that are in my same position as new artists. And it definitely raised my profile as an artist. The opportunities and the visibility that have come to me as a result of that have been crazy. So those were definitely moments that helped to push the situation forward. Being an unsigned artist is definitely a conscious decision that I have made. I'm not unsigned because nobody is interested or because I don't have a mass appeal, if you want to call it that. I've sat down with almost every major label you can think of, and my attitude is not, F you, or, I'm not anti-label or anti-mainstream, because I definitely think that there's a place for me in the mainstream, and that my presence in the mainstream could bring balance to what's going on in hip-hop right now. It's just that I cherish the creative freedom that I have right now. Not just musically, not just being able to say and do what I want on records, but also being able to be so hands-on involved in my career, and being able to wear many different hats as far as being my own stylist and my own publicist, and me and my manager, we're that's it, that's the team. So it's very tight-knit, and we get to exercise our control in every way, and that makes it so that I can always have artistic integrity about me, that I don't have to sacrifice for for money or appeal or any of these things. And it's about making a statement as well, because I think I could easily put my name on the dotted line and do the typical thing that you expect artists to do, which is get out there and grind and put out your mixtapes or whatever the case may be in an effort to be seen by the right person and be signed. But that's a difference between me and I think a lot of other unsigned artists, is that I'm not looking to be validated by these labels. I'm not looking to be validated by a bigger established artist. We don't wait to be validated, and I think that's just a statement in itself. I'm trying to show people that this cookie cutter formula of success it's just one example of success. There are different ways that you can go about your career as an artist in this day and age, specifically with the internet and the organic platform that it provides, the free organic international platform that it provides. you know, I'm an example of that, of being able to see the world, being able to, you know, travel and do shows, to build a following, to be critically acclaimed, to be, you know, featured on the same platforms as artists who have signed their lives away. So, you know, it's my way of sort of trying to empower both artists and listeners to do what they want to do, and maybe change the game up a little bit, and you know, show that you can definitely take this to a whole nother level on your own. And I just don't see what the point is in giving up some of the things that are most important to me for things that I can provide for myself if I'm willing to put in the work. I think that's the only thing about it. It's just that it just takes longer to build, because you don't have this financial backing, or you don't have a staff of people running around making sure that certain things are done, or making sure that you're visible here and visible there. So I think it just takes a lot more time and effort to get it off of the ground. But if you're willing to put in that work, it's like you can have your cake and eat it too. And that's what I'm trying to prove with the Boombox Family Movement. The Boombox Diaries Volume 1, that's my debut EP that will be dropping in 2012. There's no street date as of yet, which has been a funny thing with the actual project, because we've delayed the project a few times, or, you know, had it delayed, just trying to lock down situations for it. And it's just interesting because I continue to grow as an artist, and the more I grow, the more I want to document that. So I always go back and readdress the EP all the time. But we're definitely going to get it out there, and it's just a more personal, intimate introduction to me. I feel like now that I've demonstrated, hey, I'm dope, you know, I can spit, respect me. Now that I've been accepted in that sort of way, I think the fans want to get to know me on a more personal level, and they want to know where I come from and what I'm about, and my mentality and things like that. So the Boombox Diaries will definitely touch on that, as well as expanding the sound musically. I definitely have gained this reputation for being like this boom bap sort of, you know, 90s chick, and even though I do honor that era, I want to show people that I can expand, you know, musically, and start to formulate my own sound. I'm also aligning myself with more like-minded artists and producers as well. I tried not to do that too much this past year, because I wanted to stand on my own too. I didn't want to be co-signed or affiliated with anybody, because I didn't want it to take away from what I have to bring to the table. But on the EP itself, I was more willing to extend my reach to artists that I think are like-minded and sort of, you know, share the same visions and bring the same thing to the table. So, you know, we have production by Illmind, 6 Sense, J57 of the Brown Bag All-Stars, and we've got Out of Sight and SoulCon, as well as a couple other surprises for guest features on there. So not too many, but enough, you know, to show my salute to who I think is out there, sort of demonstrating the same things as me. So that's the Boombox Diaries Volume 1. It will be out in 2012, and the Boombox family is going to love it. Peace, peace. This is Nitty Scott MC and the Boombox family, and you are on KillerHipHop.com.